Select the stream again. I figured I'd do something kind of different and try out the Horizon again. I barely. I should throw the speech chat up. Give me 1 second to do that. Then I was gonna do a video where I show you guys I got a race engineer for GT7, but I need to try it out first, really, so we'll try it out first before I make that video. But I was honestly just having a lot of fun just cruising in this game. Going on the highways like this, honestly. You guys pumped up for the new Horizon? You guys pumped up for the new Horizon? Brutal. Yeah, I hate this thing being there. I won't leave that there, that's for sure. Yeah, I hate this thing being there. I won't. What's going on? It's a little slippery, buddy. How are you doing, Terry? This is the first time I played this game in probably a year or so. Maybe 6 months, I don't know. I played with my girl, we got 2 wheels. I've been having fun just kind of going down these highways because I can't really drive right now. I got like some health issues going on. So it is what it is. Just kind of go down next to the way so that I can't I got this. Ooh, slipping out of control here. I I got the CTSV. I like this car quite a bit. It's pretty sick. I'll show you guys my Honda. Everybody likes a good Honda, yeah? I don't know what's... Oh, it's this. My bad. Sorry about that. Woo! All right. Yeah, I was liking this Honda earlier. Now, this game has a really weird problem that I was just figuring out, that if you plug in like your shifter and your USB handbrake after you plug in your steering wheel, it just won't have any force feedback. Which I don't know if that's something that's Thrustmaster exclusive or something, but... What's going on, Finn? How you doing? Uh-oh. I don't know what kind of cool races there are. I like the Vulcan Sprint. I haven't played, you know, one complaint I have about the game is once the career is over, I don't know what to do, really. Man, the graphics are great. Well, that's kind of the thing. I just like cruising around in these fast tuned-up cars. You know, that's kind of the fun of it, I guess. You can tune any car the way you want. It's like that cruising map for Assetto Corsa, but on steroids, basically. Especially with the better graphics. No, this is just a 5-speed. That's all she wrote for this car, really. Pretty good car though, pretty controllable, honestly. We'll go this way, why not? Uh-oh. What a beautiful game. Just such a good graphics. That's a wall. My bad. Should have just hit that XT board. I saw this guy though and I got distracted. Oh, ooh, still too hot. Alright, let's pick a different car. Maybe we can get that Vulcan Sprint. We'll try that Vulcan Sprint. We'll make this the destination, and then let's drive a different car there. This car is ridiculous, but I like to stick with the all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive cars usually because the other ones are just a little too nuts. Let's try this Focus RS. I don't remember this, but it looks like it's something that I tuned. No. I actually thought I should put the handbrake down, but I didn't. This car is so much faster than that Honda. Whoops.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, let's do this thing. Solo dolo. In a storm? Nice. Yeah, it's crazy that this gets in my way so much over here. I don't know what the difficulty's on. I think it's on average or something like that. I'll take a podium. That was pretty rough. That was pretty rough. It was fun though. That was awesome. Yes. The force feedback's pretty good. I think it's a little much. Like, I remember putting it on simulation, taking the simulation steering and putting it on the other normal steering, just because the counter steering is a little crazy. Whoops. I did that on purpose. That was all on purpose. Woo! Let's try another car. Let's try one of these. That's not gonna work. Let's do this event, but not with this thing. Yeah, we'll golf R it up. I should have put it on like DSG or whatever. Okay. Damn. Well, that's pretty rough. Well, shucks, we gotta catch up to everybody again. Am I just gonna get my ass kicked? Shouldn't have crashed so bad, I guess. Let's restart. I don't want to get that bad, but also I was thinking let's restart and then I'm going to switch over to the flappies because this car has flappy paddles. Boom, look at that. I'm on average. You guys probably think I'm terrible at this point, but that's okay. Now we can kind of use the handbrake a little bit more because we got to clutch in with the other. Hey, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. We're trying the Forza Horizon today. This thing's got a lot of feedback, force feedback and stuff. I'm not saying it's too much, but it is almost too much. Because they got that power cable thing and it makes me worry about it shaking around too much. I found out for the Forza games, because the wheel doesn't turn anymore, I gotta go back. Sorry, I was talking at the same time. If you are in the cockpit view with the steering wheel, it only goes this far, but the wheel does go farther than that. So if you use the view with the gauges only that I've been using, then you won't make the psychological mistake of thinking you're at the max turning, you know? Thank you, man. I can't get this corner to save my life here, but I won't restart on that one. This is so much force feedback. Thank you, I appreciate you guys. I'm a little bored just because I can't really leave and stuff, but other than that, I'm good. I mean, I can leave, but it's just like I'm not totally free to do my thing, you know? I'm gonna lose again. I suck. That one crash really narrows you up. If you mess that up, you're dead. Uganda. That's cool. I'm blessed, I would say. Okay, let's try a different race. Holy guacamole, dude. Yesterday I did the Forza Motorsport, but I wanted to try this again. This car's cool. Let's try a different race though. Let's try a sprint, a road course with this car. Do you guys play any racing games? We could play together at one point.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I don't know why it's telling me to turn around.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Oh, right on.
Turn sharp left.
You guys think this game is cool too? I've never really played this game.
You have arrived at your destination.
Let's try this again. Trucks. Should we try it with the trucks? Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I just like, I don't know. I was trying to get stuff set up today and I don't know. I was just chilling, honestly. I was downloading this and then I knew if like I had this going while the other Xbox is downloading, the stream I mean, then it would just be really choppy and messed up and everything. So I was kind of waiting for that to finish, but then it was taking too long. So ended up just turning it off. Let's do a sprint. Let's do the golf hour again. I think like the biggest advantage of Forza over GT7 is going to be like you could really customize cars to make them look exactly how you want and get all sorts of different like wheels and I'm getting a Veloster end on. Golf R-ing it up. V-dub. Scratching my car, what a jerk. It's aggressive. Not right now, but I'll do one tomorrow. The one thing I was playing this earlier and my pedal kept like disconnecting, so I might have to deal with that at one point. Hopefully not, but I think now I know to just unhook the pedals rather than the whole steering wheel, because if you mess up you unhook the USB devices. If you don't do it in the right order, start the game up with the steering wheel first, there's no force feedback, there's just vibration, which is really weird. I've never seen something like that before. Oh, let me just rewind here. You like GT7 more? You a drifter? I can't drift in any game, really. I was thinking with the handbrake, maybe I'll try learning. Or Forza Motorsport. There we go. I don't do any kind of aggressive things on purpose. If I do it, it's on accident, like, for sure, 100%. Yeah, that one race was really hard on the dirt. Maybe it's just because I didn't have dirt tires or something. Which view do you guys like the most? This view, so I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you something. This will make this game so hard for you. You see how I can keep turning my wheel? But his hand stopped. But I am turning sharper more than I turn it. So you could get really confused and think that you're maxing out your turning. So that's why I always recommend using this view, even if it looks a little bit worse. Let's pick a new race to go to or something. We got some new... I should just do these, like, these street scenes and stuff. I don't know any of them. I don't know what a scramble is. I'd rather do, like, make sure I do all the sprints. I really like the sprints. So let's do this one first.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
It really depends. Like on the new Forza game that I was playing yesterday, the AIs are so like stubborn, they don't get out of the way, so I don't pit maneuver them, but I do make my own way. But in GT7 they kind of hang out behind you and stuff, so it just depends. Like on the hardest difficulty like it is now, for me it's like pretty difficult to pass them most of the time in first place.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 200 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
kind of a crappy drift the first time. The second one was better. I don't use this handbrake in any game, so I was going to use this game to start learning how to use it better. The reason I didn't play games on the computer very much is because a lot of them, my computer can't handle it in VR, so now that I have a screen that's up high enough, because this wheelbase sits up so high that you almost have to like have a setup dedicated to the fact that it's so high up, you know?
Arrived at your destination.
Oh, that was confusing. Is that my destination? I wouldn't have stopped if I knew that was the end of the speed zone.
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Hey, what's up, Alan? How you doing?
Arrived at your destination.
Let's take the let's take a new car for this. I'm thinking of yeah, you can do drift competitions and stuff like that, and then the new 6 that's coming out, I'm sure it'll have the same kind of thing. I remember I was absolutely in love with this car when I played this game more. So let's try it. I don't know anybody named Tammy. I mean, I knew somebody named Tammy when I was like in middle school. If I'm just destroy these guys again, then we'll put the difficulty up. That was pretty douchey the way I passed those guys, to be honest. Sure, so shout out to Alan's YouTube channel. Hopefully it's not like a foot YouTube or something weird. Come on. They're better racers than me. So like, it's kind of at a good skill level right now until I start just becoming better. So much understeer. I'm gonna rewind since the AI crashed into me pretty bad and ruined my whole turn. That's so ridiculous. I don't like the AI in Forza. I mean, come on. I'm trying to stop for the turn here. Basically just gotta hold the brakes and take it. So this car's so understeery. We'll do it again. The car was so understeery for some reason. Also, the cars seem really quiet. Let me change the settings a little bit. I could be tripping. I guess I'm tripping. Let's try that one again. I did pretty bad on that one. Let's try it again.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Am I? I appreciate it. I'll take it. It's so dark. Peace out, you guys. Take it easy.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 200 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
Look how dirty this car is, dude. You see how much understeer it has? You can see the tires skidding out.
You've arrived at your destination.
I hate it that it does that.
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Let's try maybe we'll try a different car that's not so understeer. I do love the car.
Arrived at your destination.
And especially love like the wheels and everything. Like if you look, well, they're covered in dirt now, but they were black with red accents and everything. They look really cool. But yeah, let's try a different car for this with a little less understeer. Recommended. Let's STI it up. I love STIs. What about you? And let me put it on stick shift again. This fan works really good for right down here for some reason, but it doesn't cool very much on my face. We'll make it a little harder for ourselves with the stick shift because look at that, they all have STIs too. That's ridiculous. I should really just go through and like sell the cars that I know I can't drive and everything, because this is one car that makes me feel pretty confident. What's up? Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Okay, let's take this off of here because this is not working for me. This was somehow working better. I don't know how. I don't think I moved my arm over as much. Well, that's part of it. We're in like home territory here. Let's cruise with this STI for a little bit, see what it's got. What's up, Ellen? Yeah, they come and go. Not really as many people as I usually honestly get, but I'm cool with it. It's just a cruise. Usually I do the races and stuff, you know? Terrible. I'm so bad at drifting, dude. I own this house too, huh? So bad. All right, let's see. Another sprint or a circuit race would be nice. There we go. That looks fun.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Oh.
Recalculating route. At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
What? One of these two cars, huh? Don't I own this car though? It just says it right there. I guess I just gotta buy one of their cars. I don't really understand. If I already own that other one, then I'll just buy this one. Oh. Whatever. I don't know if this car's a stick shift, but I highly doubt it, so I'm gonna turn it off. I think it moved. Oh, it uses a forced. Gotcha. Okay, here we go. too slow, bro. I'm just doing all this super slow stuff. I'm into it though. This is, I like that it's on highly skilled, it's harder. I know if I wasn't crashing, I'd be able to catch up, you know what I mean? I just gotta practice this game more. Okay, let's restart now that I practiced. I know probably killed the anticipation, but we all know I was gonna get maybe third place, so let's try it one more time now that I practiced this car a little bit. I've never seen this with the timer on it like this. Must be some kind of time challenge, so. Oh, just barely, bro. Just barely. Nice. That was clean racing, honestly. Alright, let's move on to the next part of the channel. I already have one, but I'll take it. What's sad? I did that one, and then this one is a new one. Retro Saloons. Let's do a retro saloon.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Well, where's the other parts of this championship? I guess is the question. My bad. I just did that one, didn't I? No, I didn't. Alright, we'll do that one. My bad. I don't know how this game works.
When it is safe to do so. In 100 yards, turn left.
Cool. That was pretty cool. Oh.
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
What was even the point? I don't know.
You have arrived at your destination.
Cool. Alexa, set the lights to purple. Alexa, set the floor lamp to white. Alright, let's try this again, brothers. Crazy! What's up? The rain is going to add a little layer of challenge. Slippery goose. Too easy, bro. This card is pretty good. It gets a little swoopy, but you can control it pretty good. Okay, there's one more in this series. Let's see if we can't find where that thing is at. Blah, blah. It's so hard to see, bro. Let's just put the one on that we know we're doing. Holy guacamole. Where's the one that we started? Here we go. This should do it, right? It's crazy how far away they were. There was 3 events and now they're all gone. I don't understand it. We did this. Or we went to that one. We did that one. We finished the sprint. Now we're just looking for a white icon that looks like kind of like this to finish the last event. But maybe I already did it, but I really don't think so. Let's do the Goliaths. Forget about it. I'll do the Goliaths and then I'll log out. We gotta drive all the way to the Goliaths.
It is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left.
Oh, we're running out of VRAMer? Or is that what's going on?
Turn left.
I'm down. Do you want to do the Goliaths with me? I got the Goliath going. My gamer tag is the same as my YouTube name, if you want to add me. Uh-oh, not good.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Street racing, I've never seen that before. Maybe that's like some new event.
Turn left.
I'm gonna do the Goliath and then I'm logging out basically, so if you want to add me, I'm down. We can do it together. Not sure what car I'm gonna pick yet. I like this car, I just can't decide when to shift it. We're gonna hop on the freeway here. I'm about 4 miles away from the Goliath. What's up? You can join too if you want. Look at that car, that's crazy. Doing like one more final race. Okay, yeah, I mean this is a pretty big race if you do want to do it. So we're on the whole map. It's up to you though.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 400 yards, turn sharp right.
I'll try.
Turn sharp right.
Does that work? Yeah, it was more like a 270, but
You have arrived at your destination.
alrighty, here we go. I'm just gonna solo dolo it then, if no one wants to join then. Focus RS. Let's do the STI. We'll throw the, is this a stick shift? I thought this was the older STI than this, but we'll make it a stick shift. All right, here we go. Zoom, zoom. That was on highly skilled when I was doing those last races, so let's try it. And if I lose, I lose, but it'll be more challenging. I don't want to be like way ahead of them on the Goliath. I'd rather be behind and have people with me the whole time. I don't know what that is, so I'm not sure. Man, this looks really good. The graphics are really good. And this STI especially. The gauges look nice. These are AIs. This is like my first time playing in like 6 months. I just put it up to highly skilled though because I was doing a championship and it seemed like highly skilled was right where I need to be, if not a little bit higher than that. Okay, my bad. Here, let me just rewind here. I honestly didn't see that coming. feel like rewinding is so cheaty, but it's actually one of the reasons I like this game, because you don't get all frustrated after doing 20-minute race or something, you know? Gonna have to push again here if I'm gonna win. No, I don't get mad. No, not in GT7, for sure. But if I was doing like a endurance race and I crashed and I lost in the new power pack or something, after like a 8-hour race or something, I know I would be pretty upset, for sure. It is what it is, you know? But for the type of game this is, the casual racing, it's a lot cooler to have the rewind. This guy's a little bastard, isn't he? I've never tried it. I've been looking at new racing games now that I've got the screen here, you know, and I can use it. But now my hard drive's pretty much full with the 2 Forzas on it. Horizon and Motorsport. Okay, big left turn coming up here. Yeah, I'm down. I don't have any objectives in GT7. Tomorrow I was going to make a video. I found this like crew chief thing that talks to you when you're in VR and tells you what lap you're on and what your last time was and how much fuel you have left. So I was going to try demonstrating that tomorrow if it's cool. But I never checked it out before. I was just cruising, honestly. So why are they slowing down so much? I don't understand it. Yeah, I'm down with it. We'll do a lobby. Usually I put YouTube live on there and then people join up, but there's a lot of people. Oh, my bad. Lost a lot of my advantage there. It's gonna be a race. It's gonna be a push to the end. I can guarantee you that. I gotta push the brakes more. I'm trying to catch up so bad that I keep not pushing the brakes. No, that's fine, man. It's brutal. My bad. Let me just rewind. I wasn't expecting that. I know. I shouldn't rewind. I saw it coming. That's the second time now where there's one right there, and I think it's gonna keep going for some reason. I'll take like a crappy turn, but I won't crash out completely and lose. No, I've never tried it. Was that a good one? Crew Motorfest, is that what you're talking about? You guys think I'm gonna win this race? I'm still firmly in 4th place right now. Oh, wrong button. There's a guy right behind me. I was trying to see how close he is. Whoa. What's going on? Sorry I keep going off the track. This is harder than it looks, honestly. Gotta manage the understeer on this car a little bit. No, you're fine, dude. I'm trying to beat this race. I don't know if I will, though. I'm pretty close to the end of it. It is what it is. I crashed a couple times, so if I wouldn't have crashed, I would have been alright. Right at the end, too, yeah. Lose all my places. I'm not gonna say I'm not frustrated, because I'm definitely frustrated. Should I try one more time? Why not? We could just end it at a 2-hour stream. Let's restart it. Let's do one more time. I want to try to win that thing, man. Uh, uh, Thank you, man. I appreciate it. We'll get a win. Let's just rewind. I wish there was some clear indication on these multiple right-hand turns that there's any kind of stopping happening other than me having to stare at the map. It irritates me that I even had to restart, but I don't play very often. I guess shouldn't be too hard on myself. There's definitely like a little bit of when I'm streaming, I feel like people are gonna think I suck or. Cool. Oh, I should have taken the break when I had the chance, honestly, because now I'm just doing scrub-tacular stuff. Okay, I know we can get past him again, we just can't afford to make any more mistakes. I mean, I can rewind, but... I appreciate it, brother. All right, let's do this thing. This guy's right next to me. I gotta be careful here. I'm not a good drifter though. I don't want to lose the race, but I would too if I could. No, don't be sorry. That's how you're chilling. No, I hear you. Come on, Subaru, let's go. Got the hat on. You can see the hat in the window. That's funny. I got too scared. At this point, basically, if I have to, I could rewind. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really want to, but... we get a draft going at least or something. Try to block him a little bit. I didn't crash. He's still behind me, so we're good. That was the one I crashed on last time. It really messed me up, so. Beachy vibes. He's catching up though, he's got like a little draft going on or something. And there it is. One little mistake, dude. Just a little bit of understeer, and I literally died. Alright. I don't. I have it because my friend plays it, but I don't really play it. This corner gets me too. I think this is what killed me last time. Awful. Cool. Gotta pay attention to the game in a big race like this and not just totally zone out and go ADD. I should just turn the rewinds off and try doing these next time, and then I'll just get better. I don't know, I've never seen you drifting, to be honest. This guy is like all up on me. Changing the cameras and all this crap. Okay. Not really understanding. Why it won't stop, to be honest with you. Cool. Okay, I'm just doing this to get it done at this point. I'm just kind of not at the point where I'm not having fun anymore, to be honest. So that's not helping my race. Ooh. Yeah, I'm ready to take a break. It's very hard to tell when to really stomp on the brakes in this car or something. I don't know, but anyway, I did it. Woo! The total time after the penalties and stuff, I still lost, technically, in that screen there. But you know what? I did it with the stick shift and everything. Most people wouldn't even do that, so I guess it's not that bad. I'm gonna take off now. See you tomorrow. Peace out, Boy Scout.